Susan Hoskins joined the Princeton Senior Resource Center as Executive Director about 18 years ago. And many of you may know, in written Hebrew, numbers are represented by letters of the alphabet. And the letters that comprise the number 18 also spell the word life. I can think of no more auspicious time for Susan to move on to the next adventure in her life than this 18th year. While Susan has been with us, she brought enormous vitality to the Senior Resource Center, extending Princeton's already stellar reputation for education to include lifelong learning offered by the Evergreen Forum. Under her leadership, Princeton became the first municipality in New Jersey to be recognized as an age-friendly community. She's dramatically grown programs such as Grand Pals and Home Friends to combat the scourge of loneliness and isolation among seniors. And with her social work background, she's impressively extended access to services and emotional support for older residents and their families. But crucially, Susan at every opportunity forcefully delivers the message that age-friendly policies and practices in a community benefit every member of the community. Mass transit that is easy to navigate and convenient helps seniors live full lives, but also benefits all users and the environment at the same time. Neighborhoods where residents look out for one another and provide help when needed allow seniors to age in place, but also build feelings of connection among all members of the community. Service opportunities for seniors in our schools help sustain lifelong engagement and a valuable sense of purpose, but also give our kids needed educational enrichment and the benefit of their elders' wisdom and one-on-one caring interactions. In Princeton, we value diversity, socioeconomic, racial, ethnic, and cultural. Less appreciated, but just as important, I would claim, is generational diversity. Diversity confers many benefits, exposing us to different points of view and helping us at the same time to grasp the unity of the entire human family. In this era of identity politics, when many groups are focused on their own special interests, it is refreshing to be able to honor a person and an organization that work every day to benefit every Princetonian, while simultaneously helping to sustain and advance our invaluable generational diversity. Thank you, Susan.
I'm going to try to get through it. Thank you very much for this honor. I'm proud of the growth of PSRC during my tenure, of the reputation, which is the envy of many communities in New Jersey and beyond. PSRC became an anchor institution in Princeton. Of developing a model resource center relied on by people who live or have family in Princeton from across the globe. Of being able to support so many residents who want to age in place. Of building a welcoming community where people find purpose, a remedy for loneliness, and can engage in lifelong learning. David said it all better than I did. I'm proud of getting PSRC listed as an age-friendly community. Much of our success can be attributed to collaboration with the municipality, and I must say many departments represented here tonight, and over 60 other community partners. It's now up to you to carry this forward. I love age-friendly community because of the premise that what is good for older people is good for all, that we can achieve great things for our community if we work together, and that we need to embed thinking of aging adult users for every aspect of planning as we go forward. The reality is that the population of people over age 65 is expected to grow by 64% I think you've seen evidence of this in the data that you review. We know younger seniors want to stay engaged, find purpose, continue to learn, and be in a community. PSRC is a key reason that many people choose to age in place in this community. Our participants are the volunteers for organizations throughout the community, Grand Pals, docents, board, and commission members. Our participants come into town to shop, for entertainment, and more. Nearly 90% of older adults want to remain in their communities, probably including all of you. Here, they rely on PSRC to connect them to area resources to do this successfully. This population shift is going on worldwide. The impact is already visible. We need to be ready. We need sufficient housing, transportation, resource information, and education in multiple formats. Emergency planning, health and wellness services, social participation, and opportunities for aging adults to work and volunteer. Recreation, neighborhood groups, support for family caregivers, and safety. These are all goals of the Age-Friendly Community Network. So I hope that Princeton will continue to be involved in that movement, which now includes 311 communities and 4 states. I am confident that PSRC will continue to keep up with best practices in the field of aging. To fulfill our role, PSRC needs the resources, the space, and the staff to continue to be leaders in this field. We need to begin to renovate the Suzanne Patterson building so that we can better meet the needs of the programs that are offered here. Thank you again for this honor. I trust that you will support my successor as you have supported me for 17 years. And I want to thank my board and my staff who have worked together on this through these years. Thank you.